Welcome to Rae and Tay Today.
Talking sports with friends.
Eric and I both grew up in Manhattan on the Upper West Side. I moved to his block. Well, he'll keep reminding you that I moved to his block. First day we came to the block, my mom sent me out to get some groceries, so she had me buy some milk and some meat and some... But we went, and then I saw these two kids playing football on the block. I said, uh-oh, it's on. Of course, I put down the groceries. I bumped my way into the game. I said, all right, I got to play this game. About an hour later, my mom thought I got lost, and we hit it off ever since. We really did. We found our common bond with sports. We ended up, talking about everything from sports to life. So we've been doing this for over 30 years. A lot of memories together.
Seth Davis of CBS Sports and Sports Illustrated, talking college hoops.
But for me, I got to find out from you that experience, that run for you at Duke, seeing Leitner, Hurley, Hill, and being, just to tell our listeners and our audience, what does it mean to sort of be there as a Cameron Crazy, that experience, to see probably one of the best college basketball runs ever with Leitner, and obviously winning the title in 91-92.
Yeah, well, as many people might know, I did go to Duke. I graduated in 1992, so I was in the same class as Christian Leitner, and I like to sometimes say to people, I don't know what it's like to be in college and not have the basketball team in the Final Four, because in my 4 years at Duke, they played in 4 Final Fours, they played in 3 final games, and they won it twice.
Hey, Seth, if you don't mind, I think we got a quick call here. It might be a UCLA fan here.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, you've got a big UCLA fan out. You've got a big UCLA fan out here. So, what's your take of the coaching situation? 1, and 2, do you think the fans have unrealistic expectations for UCLA?
Well, let me say this, and I'm sure that this does not apply to you, so if you'll allow me to be totally candid, I think UCLA basketball fans are the worst fans in sports. I'm sorry to be brutal about it, and the only reason I say that is their expectations are not commensurate with their commitment. They do not show up for games. It is not uncommon when things are going bad for UCLA to have 1,500, 2,000 people at a basketball game. But They're going to turn around and they're going to say, win like Kentucky, win like Kansas.
Al Troutwig of the MSG Network and NBC Sports discussing the entire sports world.
Yeah. So what do you think happens now with the whole Hall of Fame, specifically in baseball, with all of these guys that were, A, great statistically, and B, you could argue Clemens and Bonds in particular, were probably Hall of Fame, or probably. Their numbers are Hall of Fame numbers.
They were Hall of Famers before they even started.
They started this. So how does baseball reconcile this? Do we just put an asterisk across the whole 20-year span from the mid-'80s or 25 years until now?
I think everybody has to open their eyes and agree that what happened, happened, and that doesn't make it right. These players will all be in the Hall of Fame in one way, shape, or form, just like Pete Rose is. His bat is in the Hall of Fame. His jersey's in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose, in that way, will be honored. But I don't think they ever deserve the honor to stand there in front of the world and talk about how honored they are to go into the Hall of Fame with that plaque.
Hello, caller. You're on the air with Rae and Tay Today.
Hey, what's happening, gentlemen? How y'all doing? My name is Macau.
Hey, Macau. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing all right. I'm loving the conversation, especially what the gentleman was just speaking about LeBron. I 100% agree with that. A lot of these analysts and a lot of these media types, they are now rendered to just hate now. Because for right now, it is unquestioned that LeBron James is the best player on the planet.
I think personally, guys, that Dallas losing the last 2 years, the last game against the Giants and the Redskins on the road and not getting in, is going to help them this time, and I think they would beat the Eagles at home. But whoever gets in out of those two, they're not going anywhere afterwards.
Yeah, not only they might lose, they'll probably be home dogs by maybe 5 points.
Yeah,
with either the Niners, or the Carolina Saints.
Panthers,
yeah, absolutely.
No, you're right. Listen, Mike, as always, great call. And,
let's not be so apt to just get rid of Carmelo and completely start from scratch.
So are you re-signing him to his max deal that he wants? I mean, because that's basically the decision. Either you re-sign him to the max deal, and you get him for another 4 to 6 years.
And then you're the Milwaukee Bucks of the '80s, Hank. If you keep Melo, and you're facing the Eastern Conference with the Pacers and the Heat, unless you can make a deal to get Rondo, I don't see a way with this current roster keeping Melo that your team is going to. The Knicks will get
this Cincinnati team. I predicted them to run away with this AFC North. They're probably not going to run away with it, but they'll still win it. They're in the learning how to play from ahead process, and you know who should be on the hot seat is Marvin Lewis, because he has been there for a minute. And when I say a minute, that's not a quick minute. That's a long minute.
I disagree with you. I think they did the right job by staying with him, and now they're having the success with him.
Yeah, but
I think
you know
he's going to lose the coordinators.
You know how many?
Jay Gruden's going to get a job.
You know how many victories he has? Playoff victories he has?
1.
0.
Oh, that's right, 0. That's right. They lost to the Jets.
And they lost to the 0.
Rae and Tay Today, talking sports with friends.
We're out.
Peace.